Early morning in Navajo County, Arizona, a sheriff's deputy noticed a black SUV driving east on Interstate 40. The vehicle had many items hanging from its rearview mirror, which caught the deputy's attention. As soon as the deputy pulled up behind the car, the driver quickly took the next exit, raising suspicion. The deputy decided to make a traffic stop. When the deputy approached, he introduced himself. "How you doing? I'm Smith with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over is because you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view." The driver apologized and explained he didn't realize it was a problem. But the deputy's attention quickly shifted when he noticed a blanket moving inside the vehicle. He asked, "Who's hiding under the blanket?" The driver said it was just a friend who was asleep. The deputy carefully asked the person under the blanket to reveal themselves for safety reasons. A young girl slowly lifted the blanket. The deputy asked for her ID, and she said her name was Daisy Garcia Guzman, born in 2007. The driver, Raul Alexis Ariano Romero, claimed he just met her 2 days ago in Las Vegas and was giving her a ride to New Mexico. The deputy found Raul's nervous behavior suspicious. His hands were shaking as he handed over his license. When the deputy asked questions, Raul's answers didn't add up. He said Daisy was 19, but she appeared younger, and she didn't have an ID. The situation was confusing. Raul said Daisy was just a friend, not his girlfriend. He said she wanted to see New Mexico because she had never been there before. But the deputy wasn't convinced. Something felt off. Because of the many unclear answers and Raul's nervousness, the deputy called for backup to help investigate further. What started as a routine traffic stop was quickly turning into a serious and strange case. Hidden truths unfold. As backup arrived at the scene, the deputy began asking more questions. Raul Alexis Ariano Romero's story started to unravel. He insisted that he met Daisy Garcia Guzman only 2 days ago in Las Vegas. He said she wanted to visit New Mexico because she had never been there before, and he was just helping her by giving her a ride. But Daisy's answers didn't match Raul's story. When asked about her age, she first said she was 17, then later said she was 19. She claimed she had known Raul for years, contradicting his claim of meeting her just days ago. The deputy noticed these conflicting statements and grew more suspicious. The deputy asked Daisy if she had an ID, but she said she didn't think she had one. Raul also seemed unsure about many details. His story kept changing. He couldn't explain why he took the exit so quickly, or why he was driving over 400 miles with a young girl he barely knew. The situation got more complicated when a K-9 unit arrived. The police dog was trained to detect drugs like cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. The dog alerted on the vehicle, giving the deputies probable cause to search the SUV. During the search, the deputies found marijuana but no other drugs. They also found knives and other items that raised questions. Raul's nervous behavior didn't help his case. Separated from Raul, Daisy was asked more questions. She admitted she gave Raul a fake ID and a fake name. The deputies noticed a fake tattoo on her neck that seemed to be fading, which made them think she might be younger than she claimed. Raul was pressed further about their relationship. He said Daisy was just a friend, but the deputies doubted him. His answers were vague and inconsistent, and it was clear he was hiding something. The deputies' concern grew as they discovered Daisy's true age was possibly younger than what Raul claimed. The deputies continued digging. Knowing this was more than just a simple traffic stop, it was a complex case involving deception and possible danger. A missing girl found? As the investigation deepened, the deputies worked hard to uncover Daisy's true identity. Using fingerprint scanners and facial recognition technology, they found out that Daisy Garcia Guzman was not her real name. In fact, she was Daisy Pizarro, a 13-year-old girl who had been reported missing from Alabama just 11 days earlier. This shocking discovery changed everything. Daisy was far younger than both she and Raul had claimed. She had been on the run, and Raul Alexis Ariano Romero, the driver, was now a person of interest in a serious case. Further questioning revealed that Daisy had met Raul 2 years ago through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. They had communicated online for a long time before Raul picked her up outside her house to take her on a trip. They had traveled through Tennessee and Montana, staying overnight at different places before arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada. Daisy insisted that she and Raul had slept in separate beds during the trip and denied any intimate contact. However, deputies found condoms in Rawls' car, which raised more concerns. The deputies also learned that this was not Rawls' first time being accused of taking a young girl on an unauthorized trip. Authorities in Massachusetts revealed that last year Rawls had been arrested for kidnapping after taking a child out of state without permission. His case was still open. Dietzy was taken to the Family Advocacy Center for a forensic interview to ensure her safety and gather more information. She was not charged with any crime. Instead, authorities focused on helping her and finding a way to reunite her with her family. Rawls, on the other hand, was detained and faced serious charges. He was transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office for questioning and later sent back to Alabama, where he was charged with interference with custody. This case highlights the dangers of deception, human trafficking, and the importance of law enforcement's quick action. The truth behind Daisy, now known as Dietzy, was finally uncovered, shining a light on a disturbing story of a missing child and the man who tried to hide her. Arrest and ongoing case. After Dietzy Pizarro's true identity was confirmed, the authorities focused on holding Rawls Alexis Ariano Romero accountable. Rawls was taken into custody and transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office for questioning. Despite the mounting evidence, Rawls was uncooperative with the detectives. He refused to explain his actions or give a clear account of the situation. The deputy informed Rawls that there was a nationwide warrant for his arrest on kidnapping charges, with extradition arranged to Alabama. Rawls was booked into the Navajo County Jail, and the next day he was transferred back to Alabama to face legal proceedings. The case revealed that Rawls had been involved in similar incidents before. Last year, in Massachusetts, he had been arrested for kidnapping after unlawfully taking a child across state lines. His previous case was still ongoing, and this new incident only added to the legal challenges he faced. Meanwhile, Dietzy was placed in the care of the Family Advocacy Center in Zolo. She underwent a forensic interview, where she described meeting Rawls through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty 2 years ago. She shared details of their travels from Alabama to Nevada, emphasizing that they had stayed in separate rooms and had no intimate contact. Though Rawls had condoms in his car, no charges related to physical contact had been filed against him at this time. The investigation was ongoing, and authorities were gathering more information to build a strong case. The disturbing story of Rawls and Dietzy highlights the dangers of human trafficking and the risks vulnerable children face. It also shows the importance of law enforcement's role in protecting missing children and preventing exploitation. The case remains open, with Rawls facing serious charges, including interference with custody and kidnapping. Authorities continue to work with Dietzy's family and the district attorney's office to ensure justice is served and to prevent further harm. If you want to see more details about rare and shocking cases like this, check out our Patreon channel for extra footage and exclusive content. Stay tuned for more updates as this case develops. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe for more true crime stories. What would you do if you were in this situation? Don't miss our next video, Married to Evil New 2025 season.